So you've heard it all before. Have a schedule, stick to it, treat it as a job. Those are good pieces of advice, and my friend from Alpha Gaming, Harris Heller, talks about this in a very powerful way. So I'm going to point you to one of his videos down below. Make sure to check it out. But today, I'm going to break down my system and how I never miss a stream. Let's go. Right, so let's define our terms. First off, when I talk about consistency, I'm not talking about always having the same length for your stream or streaming the same game every time. I'm talking specifically about always showing up for every stream that you have announced or scheduled and never cancel a stream. That's specifically what we're targeting here in today's video. So how do we do this? We all know that guy that goes to the gym every day for the first week and then never returns. Don't be that guy, right? We want to be there for the long haul. So how do we do this? We set small achievable goals initially. Maybe you could say 2 days a week. You want to show up 2 days a week for a month, right? And you're going to build up some credibility with yourself. And you're going to be able to say, you know, yes or no, did I show up or did I not? And the moment you get a lot of thumbs up, you start to build a little bit of credibility, believability with yourself. That's where we want to be at, right? This is where we take it to the next level and we associate that with our identity, right? You say to yourself, literally you can do this if you have to. You can go to the mirror and you can say to yourself, I'm the kind of person that never misses a stream, right? And you can say that to your audience as well. And there's a very powerful thing that happens when you do that. First off, with yourself, you are now establishing an identity. And the moment you do something that violates that identity, you're going to feel pretty terrible. So if you do miss a stream, you're going to feel really shitty because that's going against your identity in some way, okay? So that's a little bit dangerous. Make sure you do want to take this to that level, you know? I mean, if you think about it, every hobby kind of works like this. You always get to a barrier that you need to push through. For example, when I started playing guitar, you know, it was very hard. I needed to push through some frustration and some just tedious repetition moments. But I did because, you know, my interest in it, my passion was enough that I could push through that. So just because streaming is your hobby, that doesn't mean you're not going to have to work hard, right, to push through those barriers in the same way. So the second thing we're doing there is we're telling our audience that we identify as that person as well. So there's another powerful thing that happens there, and it's that the audience now both has an expectation that you are going to show up every time, and if you don't, then, you know, that can backfire for sure. So again, make sure you want to take things to this level. But if you do show up every time and you remind people that you do that and that's your identity, then people all of a sudden feel very reassured that you're always going to be there, that, you know, they can come back and tune in at the same time or whatever it is, and they're going to find you there. So those are the main two things that I do. And of course, there are days where I'd rather just, you know, sit and watch a TV show instead. And, you know, I'm tired and all of that stuff. But because I have it linked to my identity in this powerful way, it's almost like I don't have to think about it. I mean, do you think about having to brush your teeth or, you know, having a shower? It doesn't mean that I have to specifically say to myself that I'm the kind of person who has a shower every day, right? It's gone past that. It's already kind of interiorized. But we need to take things to that level if we really want to create a new habit. By the way, this is the mechanism that I use for any new habit that I'm trying to build. You know, if it's like a health habit, I would also do the same thing pretty much. So this is kind of how I operate. I hope it was helpful to you in some capacity. Again, check out Alpha Gaming. The guy has some amazing advice with this kind of stuff. And I find that I talk a lot about the technical side of things, and hopefully that's helpful as well. But I find that that's a necessary condition, but not a sufficient condition for success, right? And many times the devil is in the details when it comes to these other more intangible matters of, you know, how to get habits to root in and all of that stuff. So again, hope you enjoyed the video and it was helpful to you. Let me know down below if you have any thoughts or suggestions for the next one. Remember, you can join our wonderful Discord for conversation and also questions, technical or otherwise. And consider checking us out live on Twitch Monday to Wednesday, 7 p.m. UTC, and Saturdays at 2 p.m. UTC. See you there. Thank you for watching. Catch you next time.